Good morning, everybody. How are we doing today? Welcome to another session of yoga. You found Yoga with Lisa SXM coming to you from the beautiful island of St. Martin. Take a moment, if you would, to settle in on your yoga mat. Find yourself in a seated, comfortable position with your back straight. Close the eyes and focus on your breath. Breathing in through the nose, try to fill the belly first. Then the diaphragm, the upper diaphragm, and into the lungs and rib cage and throat, and even into the head, bringing in air into the body and letting it expand and suspend and elevate the heart and the top of the head. And then when you exhale, you can just let it all go easily out, either through the nose or the mouth, whatever's better for you, and just let your shoulders relax at that same time. Your next exhalation, we'll just drop the head down and release the neck. Continue breathing long, slow, deep, full breaths. And every time you exhale, let the neck release even more. Let your belly go. Let the head fall down in front of the chest. Hopefully you can feel a gentle stretch in the back of the neck as muscles and connective tissue reach up to connect to the back of the skull and down to connect to the spine, the shoulder blades, and various other parts of the torso. Allow the head to fall down even farther. Feel those connections. And let's just move that chin along your collarbone. An inch or two to the right, an inch or two to the left. Take it slow, make the movement small, and really connect your breath to your movement. Through everything we do today, through everything you do in your yoga classes, let your breath really be the lead of the movement. Good morning, Audrey. Good to be with you and your many. Thank you, Audrey. Wonderful to have you back. I noticed it was pretty quiet last Thursday. Not a lot of people on the page live. I guess everybody was cooking their Thanksgiving dinners. So hopefully we still have a few people coming back this week. Nice. All right, let's just let the head hang down in front and reach back with your dominant hand and just squeeze the neck a few times. Squeeze and release. Breathing in and out. Really make a commitment to yourself that you're going to take care of yourself. You're going to give comfort to things that ache and pain. Instead of what sometimes is our tendency when we have aches and pains to have anger about it, to have negative feelings. Maybe we push it away in our mind or physically try to push it away. Maybe we even hate the pain in our bodies. But I want you to think about it in a new way if you can, and that is, think of the aches or pains like you have a group of children in front of you and one of them is in pain. You wouldn't try and push them away, hate them, or make them feel bad. You would try to give them comfort and to try and let them feel accepted and loved. So that's the whole idea, is that your body is like a group of children that you love, and you want to take care of each and every one of them and bring joy and fulfillment of life. Beautiful. We're just going to start to shift our weight on our hips and let the head roll around in front of the chest from shoulder to shoulder, not through any muscle activity in the neck or shoulders, but just through gravity. Your main intention here is to shift your weight on your hips and let the head just roll around in front of the chest, from shoulder to shoulder, breathing in and out. Let the shoulder and the neck be really relaxed. Nice. Back and forth a few more times. Really relax the neck. Connect with your breathing. Beautiful. And now we'll come back to the center here and lift the head slowly up, breathing in. Let's blink the eyes, let your eyes go wide. Circle your eyes all around. Slow it down and really look at things on the edge of your vision. Connect your mind to what you see. Name the things in your mind. But let it be fluid, flowing, and change direction whenever you want to. Breathe in and out. Eyes working hard here to see everything at the edge of your vision all the way around the big circle of your field of view. Breathe. Nice. Let's scrunch the eyes closed, scrunch the nose and mouth and cheeks closed. When you're ready to breathe in, open wide and take in the air straight into your throat. Open the mouth wide, stick the tongue out. It's okay if you look a little bit silly. Let's blow out and squeeze the face. Inhale, stick the tongue out, eyes open wide. All right, bring your hands up and overhead. Invert the fingers. Reach up. Beautiful. Bring the right hand down. Bring it to the floor next to your hip, and let's tilt the body over. Inhale up. Arms cartwheel around, and exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Come on over the other way. Inhale up and over. One more time, both ways. Beautiful. Let those arms float up out to the outside of your shoulders, reaching straight out. Try and touch both walls. Look to the right, look to the left. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep reaching the fingertips out like you really want to touch both walls at the same time. Awesome. Bring the face forward. Turn the hands palm up. Reach up. Breathe in. Find your prayer. Pull it to your heart. Exhale. Bow the head. And just take a moment to set your intention for today's yoga. What brings you to your mat today? Take a moment to acknowledge that impulse, whatever it may be. Some of us want to feel healthy. Some of us want to end pain. Some of us want to have more flexibility. Some of us just want to commune with our friends. It's all valid. It's all good. Be grateful for whatever brings you to your yoga mat today. Take a moment to just say the words in your mind. And let's reach the hands up with a big breath in. Exhale. Bring the hands to the ground next to your hips. Just stay here with the eyes closed for a moment. Beautiful. Let's stretch those legs out. Take a moment to wiggle the toes, flex the ankles and point the toes. Just open up the back of the knees a little bit, pull the flesh away from your sitting bones. Flex and point, flex and point your toes. Flex and point, flex and point. Let's wiggle the toes and let the toes open out wide, and then maybe move your feet just a little farther apart so the toes can come in and out. In and out, in and out. You can use your hands on your thighs to sort of push the legs and just let them flip and flop a little bit. Let's go both left and right, left and right. Push the legs, work the bones of the thighs in the hip socket. Breathe. Nice. Open the legs just a little bit wider here. And bring your hands down in between your knees and walk your fingers forward. You can go as far as you feel comfortable and then stop. Round your back and drop your head. We'll stay down for 5 long, slow, deep, full breaths. Round your back, drop your head. See, allow stretch through the spine, creating a little extra space between each vertebrae. Drop the head. When you're ready, bring your body back up. Let's take the right leg and bend it up. And then move the foot out to the side and bring your shoulder inside. We're going to reach beyond the long, straight leg. Flex that ankle if you can. Reach your hands out. If you feel like you need support for your back or your shoulders or whatever, you can put your hand on the floor and let the body come down as far as it wants to. If you feel strong, you can reach your hands out and bring the body down close to that straight leg. Look down. Reach with the top of your head and your fingertips. Reach, 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 reach. Keep breathing. Keep reaching. Oof. Wonderful. Hands to the floor. Push yourself up and change legs. Move that foot out, opening the hip a little bit, and bring the shoulder and the elbow inside. And we're going to reach beyond the long leg if you need support. Hands to the floor is nothing to worry about. Everybody's different. Respect your limits. Honor your body. Don't have any critique or criticism or judgment. Anything that you need to make this work for you is perfect. Listen to your inner yoga teacher and listen with love. All right, here we go. We're reaching forward. Reach up. Keep reaching, or hands to the floor. Reach with the top of the head. Keep reaching. Keep breathing. Keep reaching. Keep breathing. Awesome. Hands to the floor. Push yourself up. Straighten out those legs. And give them a jiggle. Let's come back onto our elbows and allow your shoulders to scrunch a little bit here. Just gaze towards your knees. Your feet are flat on the floor beyond your hips. Your hands are flat on the floor somewhere around your waist. Your chin is tucked in by your chest. Scrunching the shoulder blades together, allow the shoulders to collapse. Beautiful. Drop both knees to the left, both knees to the right. Back and forth like windshield wipers. Breathe and allow everything to be heavy through the hips, shoulders, and back. Flipping and flopping the legs left and right, breathing in and out. Nice. Bring the knees up. Take that left leg up to the ceiling, flex the ankle, drop it almost to the floor, but not quite, and back up. We're going to do that 6 times. Down and up. That's 6. Down and up. That's 5. Down and up. That's 4. Keep going. Down. Keep breathing. And up. That's 3. Down and up. That's 2. All the way down, all the way back up. That's 1. Hold it there. Switch legs. And down we go. Down and up. 6 more times. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. 3 more times. Slow it down. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. 1 more time. Down. Reach it up. Beautiful. Both legs up. Pushing forward, find your boat pose. We're going to try and balance on the hips with the legs in the air. You can put your hands on your knees or behind your knees. And if you do that, maybe try and elevate your chest up. And the idea is that the lower legs are parallel to each other and parallel to the floor from knee to ankle, parallel to the floor. Toes pointing up. Once you find your balance, maybe release your hands and let the hands float out to the side, palm up. Boat pose. Let's try fingers to alternate toes. Take a moment to touch your toe with alternate fingers. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to your boat pose. And see if you can wrap your elbows behind your knees. Grabbing your elbows behind your knees. And straighten the legs. Keeping your balance on your hips. And then come on down. And let's find our mermaid pose. That means both knees are kind of angled to the left, both feet are kind of angled to the right. And then we try, it's a little bit difficult, but try to get both hips on the ground. Close to equal. It won't be equal, most likely. Sit tall, lift the chest, lift the heart, shoulders squeeze back and down, breathe in, lift the top of the head. Beautiful. Let's take one hand to the floor by the hip and the other hand's going to draw a big circle, breathing in at the top and out at the bottom. The body loves to reach. Very often we go through an entire day without really reaching for something, anything. I don't recommend that. I think everybody needs to have some reaching movement. Several times a day, reach, breathe. And when you're ready, change direction, go the other way. Breathe in and out. Reach up and around. Beautiful. Let's try putting those legs around the other way and use the other hand to sweep a huge circle, breathing in and out. And if you want, you can contemplate the sacredness of the circle, how we see it so often in nature, in the processes of nature, like the water cycle, the rock cycle, and also in the movement of the heavenly bodies, the sun and the moon, planets, the earth itself, drops of water suspended before they fall. Perfect circles. Breathe in and out. Change direction whenever you want to. Reach, reach, reach beyond where you think you can. Keep breathing. 2 more. All the way around. Breathe. Beautiful. Let's try a straddle seat. Opening out the legs to a good straddle. Whatever's a good straddle for you is perfectly fine. Pull the flesh away from your sitting bones. Bring your hands somewhere to the floor in front of your hips. And you may just want to walk your fingers forward and find a perfect spot where you feel the stretch, but it's not too much. Beautiful. Bring one shoulder down and look over your other shoulder. Push back, breathe in. Exhale, look over the other shoulder and dip one shoulder forward a little bit. Putting in just a gentle stretch in the upper back. Also in the inner thighs. All right, facing forward, just gaze at the floor between your hands. And as you exhale the next time, drop down just maybe half an inch. Inhale, push back. Exhale, bend the elbows a little bit, bring your face a little closer to the floor. Inhale, push back, breathe in and out. Find your range of motion. Don't go too far. Don't overextend. Don't do any work that's going to make you sore tomorrow. We just want the fluids to flow. We want the body to say, thank you. That felt good. That's what I needed. Yes. All right, one more dip down. Hold it. And then slowly push against the floor and bring the body upright. Let's let the hands float up above the legs and reach left and right. Breathe in and out. You can let your head flop a little bit down by one shoulder as you reach. Go back to the center, turn your palms up, breathe in, lift. Lift, 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 lift to the top of the head, lift through the fingertips, reach up, breathe in. Keep that lift and that extension through the body. Bring the hands down. Hands come to prayer pose at heart center. Press the hands together. Use the muscles of the arms. Use the muscles of the fingers, fingertips even. Use the shoulders and the chest, the rib cage, chest, the shoulder blades, and any other part of the upper torso that is working. Keep pushing, pushing, pushing. Breathe deep. Elevate through the spine, top of the head reaching up. Push the hands together. Beautiful. Let's interlock the fingers and pull using all the same muscles. Keep breathing. Change the interlock and keep pulling apart. Release. Let the hands float out above the legs. Take your left hand up and your right hand down. And over we go. Think about your ear coming close to your knee. And feel a stretch in the side body from the hip to the fingertips, through the armpit, through the rib cage, side body, and elbow and wrist and palm of the hand. Spread your fingers wide. Keep breathing. Really feel that stretch and breathe the air into the stretchy parts that you feel, whatever part of your body's talking to you right now. Send it the energy and the air and the love. When you're ready, reach up again, breathe in. Swing those arms all the way around and let's go the other way. Think about your ear coming close to your knee. Feel the stretch from your hip through the side body, armpit, elbow, wrist, palm of the hand. Spread your fingers wide. Keep breathing. And then come on up. Arms out to the side. Reach up, breathe in. Feel your prayer coming down to your heart. Hands to the floor in front. Forward bend, push back. Forward bend, push back. Forward bend, hold. Push back halfway. Walk your hands over to your right leg. One hand on either side of the knee. Bow your head over that knee. Push halfway up, come back to the center. Drop it down, push it back. Breathing in and out. Halfway up, walk the other way. Bow down over the knee. Back to the center. Come on down. Push back up. Come on down. Push back up. Come on down. Stay down for just a moment. Breathe. Push back up and bring those legs in. Good job. Bring them in. Really, really straight now. Flex your ankles, open the back of the knees, pull the flesh away from your sitting bones, and bring the arms straight up. Capital letter L, sit. Lift and reach. And let's bring it all the way down with an exhalation. Down, down. Go as far as you're comfortable with. Come all the way down if you can. All the way to hands on the floor by your feet. Forehead close to your knees. Hands to the floor, push yourself back up. It's time to get down on our backside. We're going to do a bridge. Take a moment to settle in on your backside and let your arms go wherever feels comfortable. Find that nice place for your feet next to your hips, knees are bent up. And then tuck your tailbone under and push the lower back hard down into the floor. Squeeze the belly in.
Push the lower back down hard into the floor. Squeeze the belly in, squeeze the waist in, squeeze the hips, squeeze the Kegel. Keep pushing down, squeezing in, pushing down. But don't let it constrict your breathing. Let your breathing continue and let it be free and easy. Beautiful. Bring those knees to the chest, hands to the knees. Give yourself a little hug. Hug it in, exhale. Release, inhale. Hug it in, exhale. Release, inhale. One more time. And let's get ready for our bridge. Put your feet on the floor near your hips. Hands also near your hips on the floor, palms down. Lift the hips up. Find your feet strong on the floor. Press your heels into the floor. Lift your hips up a little higher. Squeeze the buttocks in. Breathe strongly with your belly muscles. Breathing in through your nose. Fill the belly. Flatten the belly. Bring the belly button back by the spine and blow out through your lips. Continue. Three more breaths just like that, breathing in through the nose, blowing out through the lips. Reach your hands straight up from your shoulders and roll your upper back down, your middle back down, roll your lower back down, roll your hips down, bring the knees back to your chest. Hands come to your knees, squeeze it in and release. Squeeze it in and release. Squeeze it in and release. Squeeze it in and hold. Maybe let the knees go a little bit wide. Don't go too far. Don't feel like you're overstretching. And bring it up. Let's reach our hands and legs up for the ceiling. Circle the ankles, circle the wrists. Flex and point the ankles and the wrists. Flex, point, flex, point, flex and point, flex and point. Flex, hold the flex, bend the knees. Bring the elbows and knees down, push it up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Let's go 10 more times. Down, up, 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Reach up for the ceiling with the fingers and toes. Bring the head up. Reach the top of the head, the fingers and the toes up for the ceiling. Lift those hips, lift those shoulders, reach up. Try to minimize how much of your body is touching the yoga mat right now. Just a little oval in the middle of the back. Reach it up, breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Reach up and keep reaching and let it come down. All the way down. All the way down. Find your most relaxed position on the floor. Beautiful. Let's bring the hands alongside the hips. Turn the hands palm down. Spread the fingers wide. Give ourselves a little bit of support through widening out our base. We're going to bring the right knee up and circle it around. Bring it up. Circle it around. Breathe. Change direction. Go the other way. Change direction whenever you feel like it. Stretch that leg way up. Reach your hands to grab a hold somewhere around your knee or your thigh. And we're just going to pull against the leg and bring it a little closer to the face and back to vertical. Stretching the hamstring and the hip. Be super gentle. Don't overdo it. Work with your breath. Let the breath lead the way. Pull. Exhale. Release, let the leg go back to your comfort zone, straight up from your hip, and inhale. Pull the leg a little closer to the face and exhale. Keep it going, breathe. Be gentle. Let's find the middle range, somewhere between the extreme edge of our range of motion and our comfort zone, somewhere in the middle. And we're just going to massage the back of the leg behind the knee, the whole hamstring, up behind the thigh, and up towards the hips and the buttocks. Squeeze and release, squeeze and release. All around the knee, up towards the hip. And when you're ready, we'll continue to hold the leg as we resume our range of motion stretch. Beautiful. Let's hold the leg at or near the edge of your range of motion, what we call the therapeutic edge. We'll hold for 30-second static stretch. Keep breathing. Keep trying to relax the leg. Ask it to let go. Ask the hips to let go. Relaxation begins in the mind. You have to decide to tell that part of the body to release and let go. The physical therapists tell us after a 30-second static stretch that's near or at your extreme position, you'll get an impulse or release reflex. If you feel like you've got that now, you can pull a little deeper into your stretch, but if you don't feel it, I think you should stay right where you are. You're probably doing a lot of good by trying to relax right where you are. Breathe deep. Breathe air into the part of your body that's talking to you right now. The sensation that you feel is where the action is. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Release, relax, and breathe. Awesome. Release all the way. Let the leg bend. Bring it across the body. Find the floor or find a cushion underneath your knee. Open your chest to the ceiling. Open your arms out to the side. Bend both knees a little bit. Release, relax. Through the spine, from tailbone all the way up to where the neck connects with the skull. Across the chest and shoulders. Release, relax. Come all the way over onto the side hip and let the head rest either on a pillow or on your shoulder. And let's stack the knees and bend the knees and find yourself really balanced in a fetal position, side resting pose. Sorry, I'm having old problems with the fan here. There we go. And just take that top arm and reach it out. Spread the fingers wide. Reach it out and up all the way over. Touch the floor above your head. If you can, don't worry if you can't. And then reach it up. Reach towards the ceiling. Elevate that shoulder. Reach, reach, reach up. Bring it on down. Find the hip. Once the arm finds the leg, then we reach that leg out. And arm and leg move together in synchronicity. Reach up and breathe in. Go to the point where the reach is extreme and then bring it back down all the way to the floor. Exhale. Total synchronicity of the arm and the leg and your breath. One more time, extra slow. Breathe deep. And bring it on down. Exhale. Reach the arm and elbow back. Bend the elbow, reach it way back. Bring the knee forward and then switch. Reach and kick the leg back, reach the arm way forward. Knee forward, elbow back, reach, switch and switch, switch and switch, switch and switch, switch and stretch, reach, come back to resting. Hand to the floor in front of your chest and circle that knee around. Change direction, breathe. Then let's go for another reclined spinal twist. Bring the knee to the floor in front of the chest. Tip this shoulder back to the floor all the way. Open the chest to the ceiling. Release, relax. Slowly find yourself coming back to your Savasana. Release on your back. Legs flop outward. Hands rest palm up. When you're ready, we'll bring up the left leg. Turn your hands palm down now. Spread your fingers wide. Bring your knee up and circle it around. Breathe. It's as big a circle as you're comfortable with. If it has restrictions in your movement of the leg, if your hip is tight or whatever might be going on, you're certainly welcome to make your circle smaller or just rest and wait through this part of the exercises. Breathe deep. Either way, always breathe deep, full, relaxed. Remember to change direction whenever you feel like it. Breathe through the circle. Nice. Stretch the leg up. Grab your hands somewhere around your knee. Gently pull the leg a little closer to the face and back to vertical. Work with your breath. Exhaling when the leg comes close to your face. Inhaling when it goes up to vertical. Find your full range of motion, asking the hip to let go, asking the hamstring to stretch. Let's find that middle zone and give yourself a massage, the back of the leg, from behind and all the way around the knee and up towards the back of the hip. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. And while you do that, I'm going to turn myself around a little bit so I don't lose my contact with the camera in the next maneuver. All right, let's see if we can resume our range of motion stretch from vertical to asking the leg to let go, the stretch in the back of the leg, bringing it a little closer to the face. And we'll hold at or near the edge of your range of motion for a 30-second static stretch. And if you feel the urge to go a little deeper now, if you feel the urge, follow the urge, but don't force it. Find your new therapeutic edge. Stay right there and breathe. If you don't feel the urge, stay right where you were and continue to breathe and try to relax the long hamstring muscle from knee to hip in the back of the leg. When you're ready, release. Bend the knee and bring it across the body. Find the floor or some support system like a pillow or maybe a book or a block, and you can put that knee on there. Or you can just let the knee find the floor, hover just a few inches above the floor. Anything is perfect, whatever feels right for you. I suggest bend both legs a little bit and turn your chest to reach up towards the ceiling, arms open out from the shoulders, palms are up, fingers softly curved. Scan through your spine from tailbone to neck and ask each part of the body, each part of the spine, are you 100% relaxed? If not, just say, hey, what's going on? Why aren't you relaxed? Something happening? What's happening to keep me from relaxing? Any tension in the buttocks? Any tension in the hips? Try to let it go. Release, release, relax, melt down into the floor with no resistance to gravity. Just let yourself be soft and heavy. Wonderful. Let's turn over on our side, stacking the knees, bending the knees. Let your head rest on your shoulder or a pillow. We're going to take that top arm, reach the fingers out wide, stretch it up, breathe in, lift up, reach for the ceiling, straight up, elevate your shoulder. And if you can go higher, reach up, maybe you can even touch the floor beyond your head. And then reach it back up and all the way down to the hip. Let's take that top leg, stretch it out, reach up, and down. Breathe in and out. Slow is wonderful. The slower you can do this, the better. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Once more. Bring them down. Bring the elbow back and the knee forward. And then reach, kick the leg straight back, reach the arm up. Remember, the body loves to reach. Reach farther than you thought you could. Breathe in and out more than you normally would. Let's move it a little faster if you want to. And let's find a second spinal twist here. Bring the knee to the floor in front of your chest. Drop it down. Stretch out your straight leg and take this shoulder back. Find the floor. Open the chest. Release everything in the entire body and mind. Beautiful. When you're ready, we're going to roll over on our tummies. And bring the arms and legs up off the floor. Bring the head up. Find your airplane pose. Elevate the arms and the legs and the head. Keep breathing. Strong in the back.
Clenching the lower back, lifting the legs. When you're ready, come on down, take a rest. Feel your heart beating against the floor. Beautiful. Hands to the floor under your shoulders and just push yourself up into table pose. Let's arch and sway a few times. Cat and cow. Dropping the head and tailbone, lift the middle of the back up. Cat pose. Pass back through table, nice and flat. Push your shoulders down and push your palm of your hands down into the floor to elevate your shoulders. Lift your face, lift your tailbone, let the middle of the back sink down like a hammock. Let it just swing from shoulders and hips. And then back up to cat. Back down to cow. Breathe as you transfer back and forth between the arch up position and the sway down position. Let's go a little side to side. And then bring your head down, drop your head, turn your toes under and lift your hips up. Push the knees up, find your position for your feet. In downward dog, push the hips up and back, drop the head down between the arms. Walk the dog, one heel up at a time, move your hips left and right. Nice. Walk your feet a little closer to your hands, bend your knees, walk your hands a little closer to your feet, put all your weight on your feet and let your arms just hang, grab opposite elbows, swing your elbows, drop your head. One hand reaches down for the floor, fingertips on the floor, swing the other hand up for the ceiling, and switch. 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 Keep switching. Are you breathing? Both hands on the floor. Turn your hands upside down, fingers pointing back towards your toes. Lift your toes up. Slide your hand underneath your foot and put your toes back down. Wiggle your toes, give yourself a wrist massage. Drop your head, release your neck, wiggle your toes. And then bring the hands out, bend your knees, hands push against your knees. Bring the body up. And let's take a moment to stand tall in our mountain pose. Reach the arms out and up, stretch it up, breathe in. Reach, 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 up, 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 taller, 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 and pull some mangoes out of the tree. One, reach, two, reach. Reach up and yank it down. Reach up and yank it down. Reach up, pull it down. Reach up, pull it down. Shifting your weight on your feet. Nice. Let's bend the knees and act like we're halfway down to a chair. Sit down and go for a swim. Take your arms all the way around. Breathe, stretch, swim. Are you still squatted down halfway to a chair? Keep those knees bent. Keep the lower part of your hips down. Let's try the backstroke. Lift the face, keep your knees bent, reach up and back, breathe. Beautiful. Stand tall and mounted again, reach it up, breathe in. Let your right hand drop, let it go all the way down by your leg, hanging there, shake it, look down at it, shake it, it's loose, it's free, it's hanging. Limp. The other hand reach up. Feel the stretch in the side body. Keep your weight equal on your feet. Press down into the floor with the balls of the feet and the heels. Lift the arch. Release your lower arm. Reach up with your upper arm. Keep breathing. Let's bring the lower hand slowly up, like steam rising. Keep watching it. Reach both hands straight up. Look up. Breathe in. Bring the hands back like a capital letter Y. Spread them wide. Lift the heart. And then back up. Reach up. Drop your other hand down. Let it hang next to your leg. Look at it down there. Shake it. Loose, loose, loose. Let it hang. Reach the other hand up, 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 up. Reach up. Keep your weight on both feet equal. Reach up. Awesome. Lower hand slowly starts to rise. Let it rise slowly up. Keep watching it rise. Breathe in. Both hands reach up. Bring the hands back like a capital letter Y. Stretch up with your heart lifting up. Breathe in. And bring the hands together. Find your prayer. Pull it to your heart. Let's try a little balancing pose today. Let's bring the right knee, bring the heel off the ground and push that knee out to the side. Hands can stay at prayer pose. And if you feel good, you can bring your toes up to the side of your leg. So if you're a little bit wobbly like me, you can leave your toes on the ground. You can use them to just barely touch. This knee is pushing back. And some of you may feel like you're confident enough to stand in tree with your hands up overhead. And you may even find better balance that way. And some people open their hands out like branches of a tree. Let's try the other leg. Bring the arms down, back to prayer. Switch your weight. The knee is pushing back and out. Arms lift if you want. Pressing out. Bring it back down. Beautiful. Swing the arms and bend the knees, swing the arms. Let's let the feet work kind of like a rocking chair. 1 foot back, 1 foot forward. Swing the arms. Let momentum in the hands really take control. Swing them. And let's see if we can switch which leg is in front without stopping the arms from swinging. So figure out how you're going to do that. It takes an extra swing or two and then step back. There you go. Swing, breathe, feel the momentum of your hands. All right, step forward, bring the hands up. And let's come back to seated. If you're comfortable, we'll try and sit in our hero pose. If that doesn't suit you, you can sit any way that works for you. Hero pose, hips are on the heels. Knees are in a pretty extreme bend here, so that sometimes isn't so great. You can always put a pillow in that crease behind the knees, that may help. Beautiful. We're just going to work the right shoulder, big circle. Breathe. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3. This time forward, over the back and over the front to the front. 4. Switch sides. 2, 3, 4. Over the back to the front. Over the top to the front, I should say. All right, other side. Keep it going till the music stops. And we're going to push both hands forward, round the back, drop the head. Flex your wrists so your fingers point up towards the ceiling. push forward, round your back. And then come back to prayer and straighten the back. Beautiful. Let's take the elbows back and squeeze the shoulder blades. Let your hands be almost like you're holding little appetizer trays, platters on your hands. Keep them lifted, elevated. Squeeze the shoulders, lift your chin, breathe in. And then push your platters, your appetizer trays forward all the way around your back, drop your head. Squeeze back, push forward. Breathe in, exhale. Squeeze back, push forward. Come back to prayer. So we're going to do, this works really well in Hero, but it will also work in any other seated position. And we're just going to bring the hands off to the side and bring the forehead close to the knees, bow forward and lift up. Working those back muscles. Synchronicity with breath. And guess what we didn't do today? We didn't do our plank challenge. We have 4 minutes left, plenty of time to do a 75-second plank challenge. And you know we need to do it because we got to keep up with it. And why not? So if you're not used to doing the plank, do as much as you can, or just sit it out. If you want to come up on your hands and feet, or elbows and feet, now's the time. Let's go. Plank it up, folks. Lower the hips, wrists under shoulders, fingers spread wide. Push your hips back, push your heels back, and feel that stretch in the back of the calf muscles, in the Achilles tendon. And here we go. Let's elevate one leg. And bring it down. Elevate the other leg. And bring it down. Let's try Spider-Man, knee to elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Halfway there. 5, 6, 7, 8. Come back to a strong plank. And let's try side plank. Feet tip over. Reach one arm up. And switch sides. Come on down. Plank it out. Knees down. Come back to seated. And we'll finish today with a breathing exercise. We're going to do our rectangular breathing today. Are you with me? Hi, Jane. All right. So exhale all the air out of the body and find stillness and quietness within. Inhale, we'll count for 8 counts, breathing in for 8 counts, holding the air in for 5 counts. Exhale slowly for 8 counts and hold the body empty of air for 5 counts. I'll count for you and just try and slow the breathing down. Let it be deep and full. Here we go, breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, holding steady at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold empty of air for 5 counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold full for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold empty for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue your rectangular breathing. Listen to your own system of breathing. Maybe 8 counts in is not enough. Maybe you want to count 10 or 12 or 15 counts on an inhalation. Take your time now to explore what's right for you. Always find gratitude in this wonderful life you've been given. Each day is a gift. That's why they call it the present. Take your yoga with you as you go through your day. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Namaste.